Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Stumble podcast. This would be episode
8, right?
Episode 8. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
'cause-
Episode 8. We are down one man today.
We're down one guy. 'cause
Solomon.
The boy, he got the man. Solomon.
The man.
He got a little too
A little bit too tipsy, and he was tired.
and
He was sleepy.
this combination, but he will sit this one out. But we have invited yet again our guest from I'm assuming it was episode 4, right?
I think
Good old-
5. It was 5. Okay, 5.
Was it 5? Good old Israel.
We got Israel in the house.
What's going on, fellas? Fashionably late as always, I know,
Yes.
but I made it. Like after what, like 3 hours?
About 3 hours of
Yeah.
waiting, but
Yeah.
fuck it, we got you. So
That's just how I.
No, we're just chilling.
I'm fucking terrible, man. Like you'll tell me, like, hey, be here like at fucking 3:30, like 3:30.
You didn't have to be here at 3:30 because
No,
I
like
knew you were.
I was giving an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you tell me to be somewhere at a certain time. I'll try and knock out as many chores or something I can do,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just fucking forget about the time.
Well, it's because like this time around, we were okay with you like being a little late. I understood because obviously you're coming out of work and everything. You get out like around 2 to 4, right? So I understand like you just want to get home, at least shower, change into clothes. But of course, a lot of things happen. It's just fuck, man. It's just like we just get drained, just like sitting down, and I'm here listening to this guy's like stuff. Jesus, he spends his time like he watches his podcast and he watches, he does a lot of research. Which
we were listening to the news, so we can talk about it on the podcast.
Well,
That's what I usually do.
I usually
good. That's pretty good.
don't even pay attention to news.
Yeah, he never does.
Because like I usually just like if it ever comes across my face, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm reading it, and if it piques my interest, like, you know what, I'll dig into this.
So let me ask you this, Jesus.
Yeah.
Is the news about there being another shutdown true, or a mass
Not
mandate?
that I've heard of. It's just cases have been going skyrocketing.
Yeah, they've been rising. Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's the only news I've heard.
man, like the way I feel about it, if it's going back into shutdown, I'm just staying unemployed. I'm gonna get those
Staying
checks.
unemployed? Yeah.
Dude, I honestly doubt that it's gonna happen again.
I doubt it too. There's too many people that
There's too much money involved.
before coming here, I've kind of read a little bit of a post on Facebook about
Facebook.
it was no, it was actually from KHOU 11.
Oh, from a real news
Yeah.
source.
And on
Okay,
it,
gotcha.
it was some woman here in Houston that
Uh-huh.
was just complaining about schools being closed or some shit. So they want to like, no, open the schools up, keep them open. We need our kids to go to school. All this other shit. So you have that, and then people that still want to go out and do things. And of course, businesses as well. Because 2020 is when we had that economic drop, huh? All the businesses
Yeah.
started closing down
a
because
lot of small businesses.
a lot of businesses went out
small businesses
because of it. Yeah, small businesses. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fucking terrible. Like that bar that we used to go to all the way down, I want to say Red Bluff, as if you're going to.
Yeah, they closed it down,
The
dude.
one on
It got
Fairmont?
closed-
Huh?
Is it on Fairmont? No, that's the pub.
Oh,
Thinking about
man.
the pub. No, it's that blue one that had country music sometimes.
Yeah,
There's pool tables.
They closed that one down. They
Yeah,
closed a
yeah.
lot of bars
A
down.
lot of bars
Really?
went down, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I saw that they also closed. I don't know if they closed it down, but like, don't quote me on that.
Don't quote me on that. Go on.
I saw there's this one badass pizza place down in St. Mary's in San Antonio, Texas. That God, man, I like absolutely like loved going right after the shows that we were going to. And now it's like they changed into something else. I'm assuming it's because of the whole pandemic thing happening.
Mhm.
I went literally on March 2020, so it's like at the verge, like at the tip of like when the COVID like thing started like happening, where it's like starting like shutting everything down and all that stuff. Because I remember we played a show, we played one show before like they actually shut everything down and
Yeah.
everything.
One last show.
Yeah. I mean, we're excited to like play new shows. I mean, now, albeit that we're not Flying Coffins is in the band anymore. He got retired. Sadly, I love that band, but it's just something we got to move on from. We're starting up our new stuff, but that's gonna take some time.
Taking a while.
Yeah, but really, our goal is to actually like to record our stuff and to just like actually play some shows, see how far we can go.
Yeah, nice. I was talking with Eric Luna earlier. We were just sending messages back and forth. And he and Figgy are expecting to be in some shows later on this year as well. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, let me know.
Nice.
I want to go.
Yeah, they got a
I
new
miss
bassist.
the fuck out of going to shows, dude.
They got a new bassist, you know. I'm glad for them. I mean, I'm also like very like disheartened and sad, but that's because I took too long.
Yeah. You
And
were
that's
never there, man.
and that's understandable. You know, I'm not holding against them.
Yeah, man.
But
The
then-
fuck up was on you.
Yes, sir. I sure was. You know,
Jesus Christ.
sadly, it's just, you know, I don't have a car, and you know, I wasn't putting in too much time into it, and I just couldn't. But it's okay. They found somebody that can help them out. You know, get their stuff out there.
Not to be rude, but you know, someone reliable.
Gotta be there.
But
80%.
man, that's cool that you and Solomon are now got that gig going on with Andy. I think that's great. Look forward to hearing what you guys are gonna bring out. I never listened to your last band at all.
To Flying Coffins?
Yeah, I think
Not
I've
even a
heard
little
like,
bit?
huh?
Not even like one song. Or
I think I listened to like snippets of it here and there
Mhm.
when you or Laszlo or Solomon when I was hanging out with you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I would hear it sometimes, but I just never.
Because like
check it out.
from the demos and like all that stuff, like the EPs that they had, like
Mhm.
I didn't record any of that. Like I think the only recordings I've ever done, like there's 2 songs on SoundCloud that you can actually listen to for Flying Coffins,
Mhm.
and there's the 2 songs that we recorded with this other like recording company, and God, like I was so pissed because like my bass's pickups were so fucking terrible. So it's like they have to like fuck around with it too much.
Man, I was fucking practicing the bass this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and man, dude, I got to get that three finger.
The pattern,
Yeah, the fucking what's it called?
the 1, 2, 4 thing, or
Yeah,
what are you
one-
talking about?
I don't know. Basically, how I'm holding it or how I'm strumming, whatever the fuck.
You mean the strum?
Using my fingers, goddammit.
I know, but are you
'Cause I
talking
arc
about
'em.
the strumming technique?
No,
or
not the
talking
strumming
about
technique.
Fingering technique.
Fingering technique. Yeah, let's call it that. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still doing good with the current song I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
But when it gets to one part where I have to like spread that shit out, it's just all awkward. So I got to figure out
It takes
technique.
a lot. Even like I still struggle with like crossing like my notes around, like moving around and everything. Like I remember like especially in high school I was like trying to practice Undercover Darkness by The Strokes,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's a lot of it just you know. It's like back then I was just like fuck, like this is fucking difficult.
Yeah.
And now it's like oh, this is nothing. Just and I even so like I still struggle because like this wasn't just like a problem with like my electric bass, was also like when I was playing orchestra, you know, that was the one thing that was a little tricky that I'd have to do and all that stuff, but it's just you move on from that, I guess. It's like, oh well.
Dizzy.
But I guess pressing on, you know, enough talking about my stupid fucking past.
Yeah, gotta make that music, boy. I've been meaning to too. I gotta learn.
Yeah.
I'm a novice.
Well, shit. Wow, you really want to talk about Blizzard?
Yeah, the Blizzard
Oh,
lawsuit.
man, so
The
there's-
Blizzard
the
Activision
Activision
lawsuit.
Have you heard
Blizzard.
about the
Yo,
Blizzard?
you
Yeah.
heard of it?
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Man, dude.
Shaking his head.
It's fucking.
It's fucked up.
It's crazy, dog. All them sexual harassment
Harassment,
going
yeah.
on, and it was like I don't want to say kept a secret, but it was going on for years.
An open secret.
Yeah, and it's
Motherfuckers.
barely getting out.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, man.
Dude, like I'm totally up for like exposing like the fucked up corrupt things that are happening, especially in like
The video game
the
industry.
game industry.
well, not just gaming instrument industries, but just in general, like in like
workplaces?
and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because like it's been happening for the past 5-6 years, like recently.
Mhm.
Like people are finally speaking up, and you know I'm good, and I'm thankful for that because like fuck, like
that's a lot of courage. I can imagine.
yeah, we need to be better than this. Like even if some some toes have to be, you know, stepped on.
Stomped on.
Yeah.
Because like it's just shit needs to like does need to get changed on stuff. But you know what I don't appreciate is that that people will take advantage of that stuff to try to ruin like
Someone else's life.
honest people's like
Yeah.
lives. Like the one person that like I'm not trying to defend him, nor am I trying to, say that like shaming on him is Vic Mignogna is like I love that man. Like he's such a awesome voice actor. He's great. Like you best know him as the voice of Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist in the English dub.
Edward
Elric, the blonde one, the short one.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist, yes.
Gotcha.
And also
you can see
he
those
does
fucking gears turning in your head.
He does also Broly from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, it's Broly. Right.
And he just does so many like roles, and he's just really good at it. And he's not only limited to his like
voice acting.
He's also he does his passion project for because ever since he was a kid, he's like such a huge Star Trek fan.
Mm-hmm.
So he has his own thing, like in his own website, where he like shows these episodes of like it's called Star Trek Continued Onward. I can't remember what it was called exactly. It's been a while, but pretty much him and all of his like closest friends, like voice actors and all that stuff, like Todd Haberkorn and all of them. They
it's like a huge collaboration.
Yeah, and they get together. They pour their money into it. It's mostly from Vic Mignogna to produce and make these episodes. Like it's just they're not canon, obviously, but there's just like fan made like episodes. And I watched a couple of them. They're really good. And so what ended up happening was after the Dragon Ball Resurrection. Was it Resurrection? No, not Resurrection F. During the Super Broly movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a good ass movie.
That was a good movie. That was his last one before he ultimately got canceled in short words, because like there was many like people like coming forward, about him and like his creepy demeanor. And I'm not saying that it did happen, but I also can't say like it really didn't happen either. It didn't happen because like
we don't even know the guy.
I guess like the thing about him, like he also does like really great things.
Oh my god!
Like it's not just it's like voice acting, but he also like he puts in the extra time to like sign autographs and get to know the people, protect people, because like I've seen like videos of him like just protecting. I mean,
he seems genuine. I can understand.
He's a very genuine guy, and like,
I take it that you're just shocked by it.
Oh yeah, of course I'm shocked, but like I'm also not gonna deny if he actually did these things. It's like, dude, like fuck, like why would you do these things? Like, well, I'm not gonna say like how you. I'm not gonna say like no, like he can never do these things.
See, that's what's crazy about it is like when it comes to any celebrity figure, we idolize them so fucking much.
They're just human.
That at the end of the day, when we find out that they're the same scumbag human being that we are,
same fuckers.
We're just like, how could this?
Not this guy, not him.
No way, man. He did all this shit I enjoyed. It's like, hey, man, there's some fucked up people in the world, and the majority of them are the celebrities.
Yeah.
Especially people with fucking money and power, man.
Fucking Epstein, all them fucking
take it easy.
Motherfuckers.
Take it easy now.
Them fucking pedo rings and shit. Man, they're crazy.
Do you think Tom Hanks diddled kids?
I would say
because he moved to Greece.
Yeah, it's legal.
His actions during that time.
He moved to Greece real fucking quick.
Very questionable. Yeah,
he moved to Greece quickly.
Pedophilia is a disease there, not a crime, right?
What?
Yeah, in Greece,
it's a mental.
It's a mental disease, not a crime.
There. Yeah,
that just
fucking pedophilia.
It's fucking crazy, man. And
I'd believe it. It's fucking Tom Hanks. I don't know,
dude.
He's such a good actor, though.
Yeah, there's no denying.
But I believe Epstein did it.
There's no denying it. But did you see the last
what?
Golden Grammys, Oscars?
I think it was. The one with Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais just goes off on everybody.
He just fucking.
He's not my friend.
He shot fucking.
He's
he
your
popped
friend.
shots the entire fucking evening that day, man. He was just shooting the entire night.
His whole introduction was just blam, bam,
gold.
bam, 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 and then he's like, "Well,
you're gay."
I still gotta host the rest of the night. So here we go.
Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
But moving on to Blizzard, yeah, dude, like it's just. It's good that this shit's coming to light, dude, because like it's just I feel bad for all those people affected by it, dude. Like it's just
all those females,
dude. And you know, sometimes it's not just females; it could also happen to males.
I
but
mean,
rarely
I
rarely
don't know if there's a case of male sexual harassment in that case. I just know thus far it's
thus far it has
females.
been mostly female.
So there's been a male. I don't know. I mean, I know that happens, but
you know, I know it's more rare. It's rarer to see, you know, like happening to guys, but it still happens. But moving on. You can't say that.
No, I am mad. I'm mad for you, boy. Oh my god.
Is it misogynistic to say that? Like,
I don't know. Is
I
it?
kind of dislike how women say "I suck my dick" when they don't got one.
I find it funny.
I mean, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
It's like your non-existent dick.
Like, do you feel offended? By that statement from a female?
Not offended. More like annoyed. It's like, dude, like you can't say that. We can't say like, oh, like
eat my clit,
eat my clit, or like I'm on my period. Like I'm in a bad mood. You know.
I mean, we already said that to each other as insult.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know, you're right. You're right.
So I mean, what's the difference? You know.
You're right. You know what's funny? Like I saw this.
Because here's the thing: the statement "suck my dick" is like an insult. But if a woman was to tell you, "Hey, eat me out," you're not gonna be like,
"Oh, you're not gonna be
you're offended. You offended me."
Damn.
Hey, come over here and fucking eat me. Like what?
I was like, okay.
What?
I get okay in public.
Oh my god.
But if a woman is telling you "suck my dick," she's like insulting. Like, "Hey, fuck off, man. Suck my dick." So
you're right.
I don't see anything misogynistic about it. I really don't.
Well, misogynistic for like, I guess that's what I was feeling like misogynistic about it, because like I felt like in
like
the moment,
as if they're offending all males by saying that.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel that.
No, you're right. You're right. You know, you brought light into me about that, because I was just like, you know what?
I put more than just light in you, boy.
Oh, whoa. Oh, no.
No.
It's a bad day for Martin.
This guy. Oh my god. We drinking some Chardonnay right now, drinking some wine.
Dude, I can't believe we're getting fucking torn up on this wine right now.
Dude, it's so good.
I moved on back to my tequila. So.
Oh, you're drinking tequila too?
Is there a beer? Is there something else besides
No,
this?
Solomon
We got Jaeger.
Mierda.
We got gin, rum.
Fucking Jaeger.
Tequila.
Man.
Coffee Jaeger, so I can wake you up.
Really?
Yeah. Coffee Jaeger. Cold brew.
That shit.
Hell yeah, Nick.
They legit made a fucking...
Yeah, there's also a vanilla one and a cinnamon one too.
It came with a cup.
God damn.
It was so good.
Yeah, dude.
I kind of want to have... Because you haven't chilled it. Why don't you chill your liquor?
Because he doesn't have a fridge.
I have a mini fridge in here. Yeah. Broke.
Time to get a fucking mini freezer, though.
Fuck yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, sorry.
But there's...
You know, we would have put it in the
after
fridge.
I finish this off, if I could get some more ice, I'll get a little bit of that, just to, I guess, waken me up.
Hells yeah, Dak.
Awaken.
Take the land that must be taken.
You can't sing that.
Awaken. Oh, you can't sing that.
You can't sing.
Do you see it? Copyright. You cannot sing that.
Man, dude, so...
You guys are fucking goofs.
We goofballs.
It's just... Fuck, like... Because, I mean, they're already monitoring... Like, government's already monitoring us, so it's like, what's stopping them from, like, super monitoring?
Check this out. What's so fucking crazy is, at my job, we use a... it's kind of like foam seal, and we use it on the containers where we have some pipes coming out, and I think the name of it is Fleck Light or some shit like that. But I've never said the name around my phone or anything.
And it comes up.
And it fucking just came out of nowhere.
Fucking advertisements.
And it's like, hey man, are they seeing me use this shit? bro. It's like every time you pull the trigger on our supply, it lets us know your exact location so we can send you good deals. Dude, it's so fucking bizarre.
Dude, the other day.
But I feel like that's only just like what is that word?
A coincidence?
A coincidence.
No, man. Okay, so
I think that in that scenario, I've never said the name of the brand around my phone or anything. I think it was just a coincidence, but it tripped the fuck out of me.
You just noticed it.
No, dude. Okay, so ever since I started doing trucking, like all that stuff, I've been getting nothing but ads about, trucking,
schools and
like
shit.
schools and insurance, about like with trucking, it's just all in that thing. I was just like, dude, what the fuck?
It's crazy,
And,
right?
and like I don't search too much from it. And then not only that, so I never activated Siri on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, right? Never activated it, and I told it to like shut off, like don't ever fucking turn on me, right? Mostly because I honestly don't like using Siri. I'm obviously gonna have to use her like when I'm start trucking, but it's just I don't want to use it. Moving on. So like last time the last time we had practice, I forgot. I think it was Thursday or something. God damn, like so like I wrote down the lyrics for the song I made down on that thing, right? And like what you call it, we were talking about it, and like we were just talking about like because like our songs, like we're working on them and shit. And Andy's telling me, hey man, like let's do your song. I'm like okay, yeah. And it's like I just need to pull up the lyrics and all blah blah blah. I open my phone. Siri suggests like open your notes to the song. And I'm like, Siri, what the fuck?
You fucking listen to me, bitch?
Like yeah, like she straight up is listening. I'm like, what the fuck, Siri?
The fuck, man? The fuck, bro?
So it's like, I got terrified for a second. I was like, dude, what the fuck? But I was just like, whatever, dude. As long as like I just get my fucking notes was whatever. So I was just like, the good thing is like I don't have Siri. It's just like, hey, I got your back. I'm like, whoa, bitch, whoa. Take it easy.
Man, speaking about that, this kind of just branches off into technology. God, I can't remember what singer it is, and they're dead. But there's, from what I was just told recently from a friend, there's going to be another live show where they have a hologram of a dead celebrity.
Who?
I can't fucking remember.
They do David Bowie?
I don't know.
No, they can't do John Lennon. Or
no, I cannot fucking remember because I was stupid fucking high when they were telling me.
Moving on.
Yeah.
But
just going back and thinking about the Tupac hologram that they did.
Yeah.
It just blows my fucking mind that entertainment would like do that. The people who, whatever, man, they would fucking do it. They would have a dead musician have a hologram on stage. I don't know if they did it with AI to have like his same voice, or they just have someone who fucking sounded like Tupac real good.
They can do that because I don't know his music. No, because I don't know if you've like are familiar with the Vocaloids of like from Japan, like Hatsune Miku and all of their gang. Like they don't per se actually say any proper words. They're just like voice box, but it's an actual artificial like intelligent like AI.
Where they can capture your exact tone and pitch and match it.
No, it's like an actual computer like actually singing.
Oh no. What I'm thinking about is how they have there's someone that sounds like the hologram that spoke out during the show sounded like fucking Tupac. I think this was back in 2012, maybe. And he's just like, what's up? Whatever fucking show, 2012 or some bullshit like that. So, I don't know, man. I feel like we're going into a whole different era with technology and entertainment. We have all these fucking streaming apps now.
Yeah, dude, and
it's all going to be changing. Like when you think about all the spam mail we get with emails, these fucking calls, the advertisements because our phones are listening to us. You look like you're in pain. What the fuck's going on with you?
Tequila, man.
The tequila?
Yeah, tequila, man.
When did you just take a shot?
Just like a while ago, man.
Oh my god.
God damn, you look like you're in pain, like you have a fucking hemorrhoid or something.
I'm feeling this thing going down my gullet. Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Let the agave take hold.
Let it plant its roots within my stomach.
Oh my god.
Out my ass.
My liver's like, more agave, let's go.
Oh my god.
It's just crazy to think where we're going to be at in the future, man. Dude, because like back then in the days, and you still get it now with getting just letterbox mail. You still get advertisements coming in if those companies have your history information with the purchases you've made, especially if you have like you shop at Kohl's and you give them your phone number for some fucking bullshit deal or whatever the fuck membership, and they can just send you fucking mail. And then other people that can grab onto that fucking information can send you mail. It's the same shit now with our fucking phones.
Yeah, they grab onto that because like what they do is like to make money is they sell your information.
Yeah.
That's just for the ads.
It's just for the ads. And I understand that, but I fucking hate that.
I do too. Yeah. Mostly because telemarketers get a hold of that shit and they call you and like it's just really annoying.
Yeah.
But you know, like a lot of people are trying to fight back on all that stuff. Mostly in the movie business, like because this has been for a while ever since Netflix first came up. When they started doing like the originals things, they started people started really realizing.
Take a breath, Marty.
They started realizing,
God damn,
that they can make their own media.
Yeah,
and like actually give like the smaller people the pretty much tumble down, big Hollywood, because big Hollywood, they got all the power when it comes to movies and all that stuff. It like I don't know if you ever really do.
Ball,
dude. I don't know if you ever really pay attention, or paid attention to, or like learned about the big movie places like MGM and
MGM
and, like Fox and like all this also like from way back when, like in the 40s, like when cinema first started, they were like almost like trying to monopolize that shit, dude. Like it's crazy.
Streaming?
No, like I'm talking like movies.
Oh, okay.
Like movies, like the way movies. Like,
I can believe that.
If actors don't get with these movies, like these big corporate, like the most massive one was MGM, and that's because they poured out like 36 movies per year.
They're fucking gone now, aren't they? I haven't seen them produce another movie in fucking years.
I think it's been a while. Or no, they still make movies like Metro Golden.
Yeah, Metro Gold, I know them, but I haven't seen like their fucking little logo when a movie starts in fucking years. Well, it's been years.
That's because the newer ones are kind of starting to like arise, because like Disney's like they've been like trying to take a storm. They've been trying to take a storm onto everything.
They fucking own everything.
Sony and then like Fox Century and blah, blah, blah. It moves on. It's like they're competing and they're doing all that stuff. But now, nowadays you got the streaming things, like they're becoming successful, like because I don't know if it's just like people trying to retaliate against the movie theaters and all that stuff, because like the movie theaters themselves are also a form of like they're trying to monopolize themselves into it. When I use the word monopolize, I'm kind of using it loosely, because yes, when you use the word monopolize, it's like there's only the one that rules all. There can only be one.
Yeah.
It's doesn't necessarily like mean that there is only one big thing. Is like there's not just like the one thing like controlling everything, because obviously there's competition, but they're really trying to monopolize. And and the government, the thing with the government, like here in the US, I know what they're trying to do is also like trying to stop monopolies, because it's like it's not fair to just like have the one person like to control everything, like the one thing, because it could be like the one I mean the one thing, because you can't monopolize oil, you can't monopolize water, you can't monopolize like basic necessities.
When it comes to entertainment though, like just kind of going off subject just for a moment, Disney fucking owns
They own a lot. I can see them like owning like almost all the media later in the future, but like it's still like a steadily fighting thing, because you know what they're doing, like also is like they, ever since they released Disney Plus, they've been trying to what? Yeah,
see that Jaeger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're trying to like kind of like put their like big movies on there, because like they put Raya, they put that one Brazilian one with the fish boy, and then the most recent one they did was Black Widow.
Yeah,
talking about Black Widow, I don't know if people have heard about the Black Widow incident.
Me neither.
You don't have to see the movie to understand like the things that are going on, because like what ended up happening was like in the contract for Black Widow,
Mm-hmm.
there was supposed to be like a movie theater exclusive, and this was been like a movie been trying to be made like even
Into a
before
theater,
the pandemic
to
started.
be played in theaters or something. Yeah,
and so like in Disney, instead of like consulting Scarlett Johansson or whoever like invested into their movies to renegotiate their contracts because of pandemic and stuff going on,
mm-hmm.
they just go ahead and just like put the movie in the streaming services, screwing over movie theaters and screwing over Scarlett Johansson for like possible like big bucks, because like that movie ended up losing a lot of money. Not just for them, not so much for Disney, I guess, because Disney is like they're not gonna get hurt too much from it, because like they're already getting their subscribers from Disney
they have
Plus.
a lot of fucking money,
but
they got all the money.
But the movie theaters are getting like they're getting hoed out.
Yeah,
and same thing with Scarlett Johansson, because she can also get like movie theater bonuses and blah 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 blah. She's missing out on a lot of money, so that's what ended up happening. So Scarlett ended up suing them for that, because it's like you didn't.
Disney,
she's suing Disney.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
The way I see it, like, and I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like Disney is screwed on this, because they did kind of breach contract. Nowhere did it say, like they can.
I wonder what's gonna happen for them financially, for them to be like, we have to beat this.
They got money. They got money.
I feel like they got money.
I feel like what their best course of action for them to do is to butter Scarlett Johansson for a settlement.
Yeah.
Because what they can do with that is they can avoid future like problems like this to happen and confronted later on. They can like do settlements upon settlements upon settlements, and they'll still come on top.
They'll
come on top of this.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if that's what she's planning. She's like, I know I can get a shitload of fucking money off these guys.
Oh, she can knock a lot of money out of them, but like we'll see what like Disney wants to do, like as far as a settlement goes.
Yeah.
They can offer like to make more movies, like more Black Widow movies, or make other movies that Disney's like future projects should be to start, and give her some money.
Yeah.
That's just like options for like a settlement. That's just for them to decide.
Yeah.
But if they don't, then they're just gonna have to, they're gonna have to like kneel down to like not only what they have to pay them for like whatever the projected losses were, agreed upon whatever contract it was.
Yeah.
They have to also have to like deal with if this shit ever happens again in the future, they have to like they have to abide to these things.
Yeah.
So in other words, they're kind of just like. They're screwing themselves over if they just let this lawsuit like go through. So really, like I said, their best course of action is to
have a settlement with her,
to butter her, with a settlement. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it. I'm just gonna wait for the results of like whatever happens, whether she just agrees to a settlement and drop the case, or Disney just bends over and takes it.
I'm not fucking telling right now, man, but that's news to me. I don't really keep up with news that much, man. And it's not anything about like, I don't have the interest or anything. I just do not pay attention at all.
Most people. That's most people.
Like everything I
just
hear
go to work.
Everything I hear is news to me.
Dude, I honestly do hate the news, but it's just, I can't help but like hear things, honestly, and just...
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The fuck is that?
Would you like some?
What is it?
Oh, that's tequila.
Oh, hell no.
100%.
It's not chilled. I don't want to have some warm-ass tequila.
Warm-ass tequila is actually proper. Like, it's good.
Oh, God damn. Of course you would talk me into it. Yeah, go ahead.
Of course you would talk me into it.
Woo!
Now I have to do the proper way of having a tequila shot. A shot. I don't want to.
This is how this is how I used to drink it. With my parents or my dad and then my cousins.
You used to drink with your dad? At what age? Like after high school, or like you were still in school?
No, it was like way past high school when I was working with the band again. And
yeah, because that was back in 2000. fucking
Yeah, because they didn't want me.
12?
I think like the one ever time that my dad ever gave me a beer was like when I was like, what, 16 and shit? And he just gave me a sip. I fucking hated it. I hated it, dude. Like, you remember, because like there was times when like, you know, I would sneak out and shit. We remember that one time we sneaked out to Christian's and we ended up going to the party instead of like watching Christian play Skyrim.
Yeah, get high and just watch him play a
Yeah,
game.
and so like, you know, I was telling him we started playing beer pong and like, and I didn't want to drink. I was just like, Izzy, I can't drink. Like, you think you can drink these for me?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. And then it turned into liquor pong. I was like, oh shit.
I got fucked up.
He got really fucked
I
up
got
that
torn
night.
up
Jesus
that night.
Christ.
That was
Yeah,
a
dude.
fun time though.
And what you call it? Yeah, and so like I didn't start drinking until like I'd have to say like when I was like 19 or 20.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's around the time because that's when you started coming to more of the parties at HQ.
Yep,
Yeah.
dude. That seems about more right because like I was more open to it because I think the first time I ever like actually started drinking was whenever I was hanging out with Monkey and his cousin Ivan.
Mhm.
Like, because like I love Ivan. Like, he's just such an awesome dude, and like I love his family. And every time we'd go over to their house in Katy, they're just like, hey Martin, like, you want a beer? I'm like, sure. Like, you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, yeah, you play Yu-Gi-Oh, man? I was like, yeah.
You
I was
drink and play something I like.
yeah,
to play.
and like play like just games and shit, and, like just hang out with them. And like when I got like we get really fucked up, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, dude, like just crash on my couch, like just go home in the morning. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, dude. Like, you guys are fine. I'm like, I appreciate that. Like, I'd rather not drive home drunk because
Yeah.
fuck all that shit. And no, it's just like it was just fun. And then like, so you know, just drinking just seemed fun for me. And I kept going.
You know who like hasn't said a fucking word is this guy over here. You've just been having
dude,
like,
it's
your
always like this.
one-liners,
Okay, so
your laughs.
our dynamics has
Dynamics.
been me and Solomon. We always do most of the talking, but he is like just like the host. Like, he does the topics.
You gotta
and also-
move things on.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. You're just letting us fucking go at it then, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
It's like punching we're going at a punching bag right
Bro,
now.
Mhm.
him and Solomon are the only two motherfuckers I know that talk more than me.
Yeah,
And
man.
I talk a lot.
It
He
was
does- he
it
does
was
talk a
funny
lot.
because when I was on my way over here, I was just
Uh-huh.
like, you know,
Go
oh
on.
boy, my favorite
boy.
thing, my favorite thing to do,
My favorite thing to do.
talk so fucking much,
Talk so fucking
and no one's
much.
gonna be annoyed by me.
It was like everybody's like,
'Cause
yeah,
that's the
we
whole
get
point-
it.
That's the whole point of this shit is just to talk about whatever the fuck is coming to mind.
Yes.
The issue is because like the thing with Jesus is that when he laughs, he laughs.
Oh yeah, he
He's
laughs. I know.
yes.
I know from times when we would play online with this guy, he would just be
The
fucking
best.
laughing
No,
his
dude,
ass
I
off.
think it's the best like feeling
yeah.
ever. Best feeling ever. Just listening to like making Jesus laugh.
Honestly,
Oh my god.
making Jesus laugh
It's like a good pastime.
makes me feel funnier than what I am.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Because when he laughs, it's always a hard laugh. I'm just like, oh, was that
Right?
really good?
Is that really good?
Is that really good? Let me get back to writing material.
Oh, hells yeah.
Oh,
man.
dude, you know. Okay, so today I learned somebody who laughs way too fucking harder than Jesus over here.
Oh, damn.
Your little brother.
Oh, yeah, that guy. That guy's crazy, my little brother.
That bro is like weird.
That guy laughs a whole bunch.
If you heard
But
him,
crazy.
dude, if you heard him, like you'll know what I'm talking about.
He's nothing like me. Nothing, boy. Talks nothing like
Dude,
me.
right
It's hilarious.
away, dude, right away. Like, okay, so we
Can
went.
you do like an impression of his laugh?
I rather not.
I'd rather
Come on,
not.
try. Come on.
No.
Like you don't got to get loud.
Okay,
with
so
it, but-
so right off the bat, like we were picking him up from Fitness Connection today, right?
Mhm.
And so like I was trying to help him like move some like clothes because like so he can get his chair or sit down in like in the seat, right?
Yeah.
And so he had his hand extended out, and so I accidentally like
God damn! What the fuck?
The cups.
I accidentally like hold his hand like not for like a second long. It was just
This
like
is a powerful
hold.
story.
Yeah, I hold it and then like I let go because I was like trying to grab stuff, like moving. Right away, it was like man, like he's laughing. It was like you gay, like you holding my hand. I was just like, what are you in second grade? Bro.
Man, I love meeting people who are homophobes. Because I'll play gay
No,
like
was,
a motherfucker.
He was joking around with it.
No, I know that. I'm not saying that you or him.
Yeah, other people.
I'm just bringing up something else. Like, someone that I worked with was a homophobe.
Really?
So I was
what
just
a
like,
fucking
What a fucking
what an idiot.
You know what, Jesus?
Go on.
It's probably good that you don't have a lot of input during the podcast.
He loses track of himself.
I get too gone. I get too loud. Go on.
Oh, God. Forget about it. Don't worry. Forget about it. It's gone. Story's gone.
It's gone.
Let me just take this shot of tequila.
Woo! It's just so weird. And like moving on, I'm just like, usually I'm just like, I would get extremely annoyed hearing that kind of thing.
Yes.
I was just like, I was like,
me too.
Whatever, dude. Like, I'll move on. Just talk with him. And then I forgot what the other thing he told me. Oh, yeah. So I'm here like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he sees it. And I'm just like, dude, you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm like, yeah. I was like, what you running? I'm like, a Gladiator Beast. And he laughs like, man, like you for reals? Like you playing that shitty ass deck? I'm like at that second part, like, so when you meet a Yu-Gi-Oh player, it's extremely rude to talk shit about the archetype that they play.
Really? Oh, okay.
Because it's like you don't know if they really do enjoy playing that archetype, because it's just it's not that they
they put a lot of time into learning it and making a build.
It's not so much about not so much about learning about it. It's just like you just feel like it's a fun build, and if you're like really taking it seriously, enjoyable. and you really feel like this is like your favorite thing to do. You don't want to have somebody coming up to you and just like oh yeah, man, that shit is shit. Yeah, because like I play Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds is one of the most hated archetypes because of like their bullshit like things, and I understand. So when somebody comes up to me and tells me like, yeah, like fucking shitty ass Dark Worlds, I'm like, I understand. I understand why you hate it.
And this is when you beat them though, huh?
No, this is before we even duel, because like they see my Dark Worlds and they're like oh my god, playing Dark Worlds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like because like I shit on like Grave Keepers, but I still love playing those. I shit on Insectors because goddamn they hurt. Those fuckers hurt. So
you shit on them, but like you have a respect towards them.
Yeah, so like I don't like talk shit about their decks. So this guy's little brother, he's going up to me and he tells me that, like that's like already like sex stress. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll with the punches and just keep talking. Next thing you know, we started, talking, about just like Yu-Gi-Oh! And just like, all right, I can actually talk with this guy. Because like we're actually talking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, all right, cool. It's just, man, brother, your brother's like a whole other league, dude. I'm sorry.
He's on another level, man.
Like not even Michael's like that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like at least Michael's like,
man, Michael's changed a lot.
Pretty chill.
Dude. Yes, he has.
He's changed for the better. He's doing so fucking good. I am happy for that.
I know he's not there,
big boy,
like 100%, like what he needs to do, and like to whatever. But he's been a lot better.
He looks like he's worked on a lot of his mental health, and the dude's always been in great fucking shape. That guy looks fucking great now.
He's got that long hair and everything.
Oh, he looks like a fucking majestic
long hair don't care.
God.
Like Samson,
no balding.
like the ancient
the ancient Samson
biblical
times.
Yeah. He cut his hair and it goes to strength.
Yeah, it's because he started getting fat when he got short hair.
Oh my god!
Now he's all fucking like built like. Man, God bless that guy. Like, I'm really happy for that guy.
He's my bro.
But
my dude.
Yeah, I didn't have like a topic to go on to. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
Well, I got you, brother.
Well, yeah, it's just there's always been like change. Really,
that can be edited out.
That's just like a whole like topic.
This is where he starts getting like slow.
Honestly, I think I think like this main topic of today has just been mostly about change, like things changing, people changing, and
change is always
wrongdoing.
Good. Like
learning from your mistakes, not being an asshole.
Okay, so if you think about that, what you're saying right there is just like,
well, let's move on to see upcoming movies we want to see. We are going to talk about
the Suicide
Squad.
Oh my god,
I can't wait
that movie so much. Damn
dude,
it.
August 6th.
I know.
Coming out in theaters and VOD on HBO Max.
Is it actually going to be on HBO Max?
HBO Max.
Can we turn on this fan? Or is it?
Let me turn on the AC right quick. Oh my god!
So the Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
So I really am excited about this. I know James Gunn's done some like really shitty, or he's been accused of shitty things back in the day, but there's still no denying that he's a good director.
Oh yeah!
And then of course, I always enjoy watching John Cena in the big fucking picture. He's just God, I don't know. He's
great. Even in the trailer, he looks so funny. I can't wait.
He's a good performer, dude.
We got 3 more days.
Yeah, and like I'm excited. And then like King Shark's gonna be there, and I love King Shark.
Voiced by Stallone.
Exactly.
Sylvester Stallone himself.
Yep. I love it. I can't wait. Sadly, though, like I'm not too excited about Margaret Robbie.
I'm excited for that because I saw Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Good movie. I can't wait to see her in that movie.
Are you sure that Birds of Prey didn't do good just because Ewan McGregor was Black Mask?
He was good, but
don't ever say that again. Ewan McGregor is the best.
Harley Quinn, I just love as a character herself.
So you love the character, or do you love the actress portraying the character?
I like her too, but I've only seen her in that.
Mm-hmm.
And
you haven't seen The Great Gatsby?
No, I've never seen The Great Gatsby.
She's in there.
Really? Oh, I gotta watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen her in Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn and in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's the only movies I've seen her in.
That's a good movie.
Anyways, yeah, going on to what you guys are talking about. Man, that new Suicide Squad does look good. I watched the first one. Wasn't impressed by it.
It's all right.
I really wasn't. I have not checked out Birds of Prey. You told me it was good.
You gotta watch it.
I will check it out. But the new Suicide Squad, I'm like, man, I want to see that.
Same.
I didn't sit down and watch it, but I had playing the Justice League Zack Snyder
cut. Nice.
I haven't watched it yet, dude.
4
fucking
so good. Hours long.
Yeah.
Now I have it. I had it on. I was cleaning up my room, doing chores, and I would just come. I'll go back and forth looking at it to see what's going on. Man.
Pause.
Like,
bro, you ever seen
when I started? Hold on. When I started it,
yeah,
I sat down to watch it. I sat down to watch it just to check it out to see if it would capture my attention. It just didn't. For maybe the first hour and a half, 2 hours, they're introducing characters, giving their backstory.
Yeah,
and,
they had to.
Yeah, and
they had none in the original cut.
Yeah, and I think that's fucking great. Okay, I can understand why now this is 4 fucking hours long.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. It just didn't do it for me.
Get over it.
I am over it.
Get over it.
Because like,
I didn't waste my time watching it because I was getting shit done.
One of the best movies ever
ever
made was 5 hours and 45 minutes.
What movie is this?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sangre por Sangre.
Yeah, dude. That's a good-ass fucking movie.
Fuck, man, dude. That movie's too fucking good.
That shit was intense, though.
Oh, yeah. It's the most intense fucking movie ever. Because it's real.
It's nothing compared to fucking Justice League.
I'm not saying, like...
So these are 2 different genres in movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out, I fucking enjoyed.
Dude, like...
Justice League, Zack Snyder's cut was like, take it or leave it. And I'm just going to leave it.
Blood In, Blood Out, like, you're just sucked into these 3 cousins, like, journeys that intertwine and, like, separate because, like, destiny ties them in from just because of their blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, dude. Like, just... That movie's just great. Like, but...
Didn't they have to break it up?
Kinda.
Because that was back in...
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, back in the 90s.
The 90s.
Like, early 90s, too.
Oh, early 90s,
Mm-hmm.
We were swimming in our dad's ball sack during the time.
94.
Danny Trejo's in that movie.
Oh, Danny Trejo's in it?
Yeah. He's a prisoner.
Oh, my God. Hey, man.
You know what movie I believe...
Which one?
I believe there's a movie that everyone fucking loves.
What?
Or I know my family does.
Uh-huh.
and they're so happy that it was filmed in Pasadena, Texas.
Oh, you're talking about the freaking urban cowboy?
Yeah, urban
the freaking
cowboy.
John Travolta.
Yeah,
yep.
It was.
I've never seen that one.
Like I remember my mom and my grandma would tell me like, yeah, that's the bar. Me and like,
it's in Island Genoa, right?
Yeah, it's on Island Genoa.
Yeah,
they're like, yeah, we used
to
go down. It's a good fucking movie.
Watch the movie, dude.
I've never seen it. I gotta watch it.
Movie.
Urban Cowboy.
I actually like it, not because of where it's being filmed.
It's actually good,
which I think is awesome.
Because it was in Pasadena.
Yeah, but it's pretty good fucking
even
movie.
The plants scenes
bar,
were like
the bar that they're at. The bar
like
that they're at was an actual bar. It's no longer.
Oh, it's no longer there.
But I'm gonna ask my grandma what the name of it was, and maybe next time I can come on and tell you guys.
And you know why it's not there anymore, right?
Why?
Because you know that whole the whole thing about like Pasadena is just like it's shitty, but it's true. It is what it happened.
The KKK.
Well,
talking about that.
Well, that too, but it was mostly because like
KKK.
The Latinos came in, and the white people left.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's very true. Because here in the,
you gotta make them jobs.
I used to always say that I live in the southern part of Pasadena, but after looking at the map, no, we're in the northern part of Pasadena.
Mm-hmm. You guys are in
southern part of Pasadena is where it starts getting real nice. You got Fairmont. And then from there, going to LaPorte and
it's
Deer Park.
And it's still expanding.
Yeah, it's expanding all the fucking more. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because there's a lot of white folks that live there, but now there's a mixture.
Yeah.
Because now you got the blacks, the Mexicans, and Asians living in that area.
Mm-hmm. They used to be, you know, like.
I bet you they were all going to Conroe.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Shit.
Either North Houston or like West Houston,
probably
like Pearland and all that stuff.
No doubt, dude. No doubt.
Yeah, it sucks because like it's just a shitty thing to think about, but it's just what it is.
It is, man. But that's the terrible history we have. I mean, we have worse history in the South here.
Oh yeah.
But just going on about the history of Texas, not even the history, but just going about cities. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you would call this a city. I guess I don't fucking know. But Tomball, Texas, is actually all of its street names are Polish.
Polish.
They're Polish because a lot of Polish settlers went to that area, and you know, back then when immigrants were coming over to the States.
Yeah.
And a lot of people there are of like either a German or a Polish descent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a lot of Texas, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Kind
it's
of.
probably a lot of the states. But then again, I believe in history, a lot of the white people that came here are from England, right?
No, maybe Texas was a lot of German, a lot of like.
No, I'm talking about when they first came to the United States. Not when they came to Texas.
Yeah, Germans used to come here all the time because because of Jewish Germans and like all that.
Okay.
It was just really mostly like all that kind of thing. It's just. It's a history.
Man, it's crazy because there's somewhere in between going to San Antonio to this day and somewhere, I believe, going west in Texas. Damn, man. I wish I remembered the fucking names. That's why I don't feel like...
You don't feel confident?
I don't want to say confident, but...
You want to get quoted on?
Yeah. Yeah, don't quote me on this, huh?
Go on.
But anyways, there's still some fucking towns here in Texas that are sundown towns.
Yep.
Sundown
where
towns.
if you're black and you're in that town in sundown, that's it.
All bets are off.
All bets are off, man.
R.I.P.
You're still there.
Damn.
People are gonna fuck with you.
Damn, dog.
I had a friend. He and his wife, man, I believe they were driving west. Nacogdoches is west, isn't it? Nacogdoches?
No, they're more north.
More north, but northwest.
Northeast.
Then maybe I'm thinking about the east. I don't know, but I think they were going towards Nacogdoches, if I remember correctly. And they were driving to a town.
Mm-hmm.
They got pulled over by a cop.
Ooh.
And the cop just asked them, like, where are you guys heading? And, you know, he's like, you know, officer, we're going this way, you know, whatever.
Yep.
And the officer tells him, all right, well, you need to get out of this town quick because you are just flat out, you're not welcomed here. People are not going to take kindly to you.
Ignorant ass motherfuckers.
And he said to them, he was just like, look, I'll I'll guide you over to the next gas station so you can gas up, and you just get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
So that's what he told me that story.
Buttfuck nowhere, Texas.
Yeah, he told me that story, and it's crazy. This was back in 2000, maybe 16, 17.
Damn. Yep.
That I remember hearing the story.
Still, motherfuckers.
It just kind of amazes me that we still have
racism.
Towns, not racism. No, that's always gonna fucking exist.
Yeah,
there's a lot of bigots. It begins at home, and they raise their children to hate other races. But fucking ways, it just surprises me that we still have towns like this where the entire fucking town nah, like fuck blacks, Mexicans, Asians, whatever the fuck. We don't want them here. It's mind blowing, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's just
crazy.
Going back to Pasadena, I actually have this book on the history of Pasadena at home right now.
Damn.
When they first settled here, and back then, strawberry fields fucking everywhere. Yeah, because Pasadena back then was known for strawberries.
Yep.
But then all the refineries came here, and that's all we're known for now.
Awkward.
Very awkward. You know what's even worse is like all these people here in Pasadena who are dying from cancer, getting cancer, like
I wonder why
and all that because of all the fucking fumes.
Exactly.
Like just all the bad shit that's in the air over here. Like the current mayor hasn't done shit about it, and I remember seeing signs for this young Latino going to be mayor, and it's just like, vote. I can't remember his fucking name, dude. It was a while back. And shit, man, like Pasadena could use some very different guidance, especially from someone in our generation, because the guy going to become mayor was young. I think he was like in his late 20s or 30s.
Damn.
So we could use someone from our generation more open-minded and seeing the problems that we actually have to be in office as mayor. But man, I don't know if I'm ever going to see that day, because
maybe someday.
Because honestly, like we're at a point where like we just want to leave.
Yeah, this entire fucking place is an eyesore. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people I know have moved away, or
moved to the north side.
Yeah, they moved to the south side of Pasadena.
I'd rather live like in
League City, Deer Park.
I'd rather either live like in Pearland or like Katy, or just.
I'd like to move to either Pearland, but I kind of want to move up north to Austin, if I'm being honest.
Austin?
Yeah.
Honestly, Austin.
I've never been to Austin, I'm not going to lie, but it just sounds interesting. There seems to be a lot of like open space out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like to go and experience that.
Check San Antonio's
get the fuck away from all this
San Antonio's really nice
shit
too.
For a while. San Antonio is fucking awesome. I love San Antonio.
I wouldn't want to go live in Dallas or Fort Worth.
No, fuck Dallas.
Now, like, no offense to Christian.
No offense to Christian. I'm actually going to be in Dallas on the 13th and 14th.
For an anime expo? I remember you telling me.
Yeah. Man.
Hopefully that goes good for you, man.
Hopefully, it's my first one. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly big on anime, but
don't worry about it.
I've been introduced to it by you and my siblings, so I've been checking it out.
You're gonna have fun just doing the vendor stuff, but like if there's like voice actors or like their panels and stuff, pay attention to those things and plan accordingly. See if they have if they're doing panels like in 2 days or like just the one day.
We're going for 2 days. I think on the 13th. They're gonna do autographs. Like my sister and her friend,
but also like
they're the
Q&As.
ones that are my sister and her friend are the ones keeping up with the schedule. They're like, okay,
that's good.
Photos and autographs at this time, Q&A this time. Like they're the ones handling that shit, because I don't know anything about it. I just want to go just to check it out. And also get out of town.
So also think about also like the voice actors whenever they're doing or not just voice actors, but also like whoever they're doing signatures. Don't give them shit.
Give who shit?
Like whoever's like doing the signatures. I don't know if it's like a voice actor or like an artist or a director.
I wouldn't give them any shit at all.
Yeah, I know, but some people do. Like some people will make a scene. Some people will blah blah blah.
What kind of scene?
I remember this one time we were doing signatures for Vic Mignogna.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, he got one of the biggest rooms that they had there, and that line wrapped from like all the way from like his booth, like all the way up and all the way back, and then all the way around, and then all the fuck way around.
He must have had that shit for hours.
And so like the thing is, he went to Matsuri on last second. The reason why he even came to Matsuri was because his best friend, one of his best friends, like Romy Pak. Romy Pak is the Japanese voice actress for Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. Last time they ever saw each other was back in like 2006 when he went over there to Japan. Because like the thing is, like the voice actors from like the same character and in different languages, they kind of have like an affinity towards each other and respect
because they're like they're doing the same character.
Yeah. And so like, I remember watching this video. He actually, because like the thing about Vic Mignogna, I also love about him, or like I feel like more connection to him is he has he's from Houston. He's from Houston. He worked here in Houston a lot. He lived in Houston. You know, he's a Houstonian, just like us.
Yeah.
And
really?
And so when he went over there to Japan, he brought a gift for her, and it was her own cowboy hat. Her own cowboy hat for her to have, and you know, it was really nice. And when she was coming over here to Anime Matsuri, he already was gonna go to Hawaii for the Crunchyroll like expo that they have over there. But he pleaded with Crunchyroll, like, please, like, just let me go to Matsuri just for one day. This is one of my hometowns, and I really want to see Romy Pak just one day, and then the next following night I'll fly over to Hawaii just to make it in time. And so you keep that in mind while he was doing the signatures. Once he was done with his panel, he had his flight within, you know, like 3 or 4 hours from there.
Jesus.
Right. So like when he finished the panel, 3-4 hours, and he was signing signatures for well over 2 hours, dude.
I'm pretty sure he got coach, so he slept comfortably.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like he was signing and signing, even though he had to cut off like at a certain time. He was supposed to cut off like the 1 hour 30. And he still kept signing and signing because he just really wanted the signatures to be done. This is where it rounds about. So like there's this one lady, she started making a scene, like she started like crying, blah blah, and she was loud enough for everybody to hear, just like and people were asking her like, why are you sad? It's just like I'm sad because, you know, I'm not gonna be able to, you know, get a signature from Vic Mignogna, blah blah blah, you know, trying to get.
So she's like, she pretty much got her way.
Yeah, she's trying to guilt trip. No, he didn't cave in because like people were in line.
Yeah.
They were all waiting.
They were waiting for a long time.
Oh, she was not in line?
No, she was in line.
She was not in line.
Oh, she wasn't?
Yeah.
Oh,
she was just sitting right there
okay.
in the front.
Wow.
Right next to like the booth where he was signing and everything.
Damn.
And I was just like, dude, like what the fuck? I know everybody was thinking, it was like, dude, like everybody's in line.
Not fair.
Like I know it sucks. And it's not any better for Vic Mignogna. Like we all feel bad for like this dude's making extra time, trying to make extra time when he shouldn't be making extra time because he's got a flight to go to Hawaii.
Yeah,
that shit ain't that's not a 2-hour flight. That's almost like a 10-hour flight. That's a long flight
from here.
Yeah, dude. From Houston, yeah, no less. And
H-Town, baby.
Yeah, and so like it's just that's what the making scene things, and also like just people just like giving like voice actors or whatever like the shit, and just like why didn't you sign it this way, blah blah blah.
Don't you sign it this way?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you're like don't do that. Like, man, and even if like they don't like pay too much attention to you,
yeah,
or like you know do too much interaction, it's because you know they've done like over like. I don't know, 300 signatures in like an hour. It's, you can just imagine how like hard that is, and then like trying to like, you know, bring out who you are.
I mean, that's not something I would do, man. I'm not gonna ruin shit for everybody. I'm not gonna be an ass to anybody. You know, that's not me. And yeah, man, another very genuine act by Victor, but it's a damn shame he has all those allegations against him.
Victor? You mean Vic? I don't know if it's Victor. I don't even know if it's Victor.
Didn't you say it was him that had those allegations?
Yeah, but
him?
Yeah, it is Vic. Vic. I don't know if it really is Victor. I don't know.
Or Victor, whatever the fuck.
Whatever.
I just assumed because Vic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, what's his fucking name? Vicky? Like his parents were like, dead on Vicky or something. Maybe
because like you also have like Topher Grace.
Oh,
ooh, him too?
No, so no, he hasn't got any allegations.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm just saying like like as far as like the name changing thing, because like you got Topher Grace, his real name is Christopher Grace.
Really?
But he's changed it to like Topher Grace to like stand out instead of just being like Christopher. Because there's a lot of Christophers around the time, and a lot of people because now this is somebody with actual like child allegations. Drake Bell.
Oh yeah,
His real name is Jared Drake Bell.
Really?
So he took his middle name and last name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow. Jared is always like Jared to me kind of seems like the name of a douchebag.
Like Jared Fogle, the Subway guy, who actually also got caught for
he also diddled kids.
Yeah, in schools.
I guess it's like no offense to our buddy Jared. Like we love you, Jared.
I'm not thinking about that, Jared. I
know.
Like
we love you, Jared.
Unless he's a douchebag.
I
mean, if Jared's actually a douchebag, he matches with my fucking my theory.
With the whole theory.
Yeah.
All Jareds are douchebags.
Jared's fucking cool.
Fucking Jared.
But yeah, moving on. Yeah, it's just. I hope y'all's weekends would be nice and everything. And
no, it's gonna be great. I know. I mean, I'm gonna have fun.
It's gonna be lit.
For sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
It's probably what's gonna suck for you though. Like as far as you go, but I know you're just going mostly because you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to experience it. Like the voice acting, the voice actors doing like signatures and photographs. Mm-hmm. I don't know them. So
it's fine. But
care.
Like after the whole like day's over, there's also the after.
Oh yeah, no, I was told that, and I think I might stay.
You might do all that stuff
because isn't there drinking involved?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm most likely gonna stay for that because I'm gonna be gone for 2 days.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah. On the 14th, there's another thing going on with the convention. I'm gonna do that for like a few hours, and then I'm gonna just start driving back over here. Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember when I don't want to say when Netflix first came out, but this is back when all three of us were in high school still, when Netflix was getting big. Yeah. Do you guys remember the films ABCs of Death?
I love that
Netflix.
Movie.
I love those fucking.
I don't think I ever saw them. No.
Dude, they're fucking. So great. What it is like there was 3 films, and on every. On the film, it's just it's a collaboration of all directors. These different directors, and they get a certain letter out of the alphabet, and they have to do
a horror theme. They
got to do a horror theme out of that alphabet letter. And on one of them, I don't know if it was M. I want to say it was M, but it probably wasn't.
It was the one with the guy on the chair.
Yeah.
And then like the masturbation thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fucked.
It was M, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
So this guy. So this guy the scene starts with him waking up. He is strapped to a chair and he's looking around. There's someone else next to him. In front of him, there is a fucking bed.
Yeah.
There's cameras and there's people around. And the guy next to him was like kind of like laughing. She's just like, like just this creepy ass fucking laugh. And ABCs of Death was a lot of like Japanese directors.
Oh, really?
Every like that kind of shit. So he's laughing hysterically at him. They bring in... God, what do they bring in? I can't fucking remember.
No, okay, so like first it was just like 2 normal guys like strapped in, right?
Yeah.
And so what they had to do is like they had to from what the lady was telling us, like you need to like actually jerk off and come to like what's happening in front of you.
If you don't,
you're gonna get killed. Like you have to like race against each other.
Yeah.
Whoever like
comes first wins,
and the other one would get killed on the spot.
So what happens is if the person comes first and the other one dies, they pretty much get a fucking giant like a spear that has a drill head shoved up their ass.
Yeah.
They are skewered. They're fucking skewered, and it's ugh. But the guy that starts off in that scene, he lasts. Like he's ejaculating fucking much,
and it doesn't stop there. Like,
it doesn't stop
after the one guy like dies. Like it's like
they bring in someone else.
They bring in someone.
They
else.
keep going until I guess they run out of fucking people. I don't fucking know.
It's just like
but it's we didn't finish talking about Suicide Squad. Dude,
really?
I cannot.
I mean,
wait.
there's nothing else to talk about
not
because
so much.
we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet.
We gotta see Idris Elba in it. One of my favorite actors.
He's a great fucking actor.
And you know the white guy in the movie, the guy, the commander guy who leads the Suicide Squad.
No.
You know what I'm talking about or no? Did you see the first one?
I seen the first one, but man, I vaguely remember it. It wasn't that good.
Well, that guy, I really like that actor. He was in the remake of RoboCop. Mm-hmm. It was like in 2014. Horrible movie.
Yeah.
He was the RoboCop in that movie, and I've seen him in other movies. He's actually really good. So that's another reason why I want to watch the new Suicide Squad. He's so good.
You know, a show I've been watching recently.
The Harley Quinn.
That's is it's obvious that
the Lovecraftian one.
No, that was a good show. Lovecraft Country.
Haven't seen it.
That was a great fucking show. It's great.
I'll have to watch it.
They're not going to make a second season. Yeah, they're not making a second season. Well, I've heard rumors that they're not. So if they are, I don't know.
They made like 3 seasons of Westworld. Why the fuck not?
Don't quote me on
fucking
that.
Westworld.
Westworld was great. The second season was awesome. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen the third one, but I hear it kind of goes down a little bit. So I'm going to have to find out. But anyways.
Go on.
Lovecraft Country was great. What was I saying? Oh, the show I'm watching is Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol. I've been meaning to check it out.
I've been watching it. It's pretty interesting, but I'm just really happy to see that Brendan Fraser is acting
doing something again.
Now, even though he's playing a character that's pretty much a robot with a human brain because he died, he doesn't get FaceTime, obviously, unless it's like a memory in the show.
Because like his acting is still there.
He's still got it, man.
Oh yeah.
But I kind of noticed. I kind of noticed they have him. He kind of seems like his same character from The Mummy, who's sarcastic but also brave. Mm-hmm. But he also still has, like, in that show, Doom Patrol, he does have his own things going on because of that character's backstory. But I'm just really happy to see him acting again, man. I know he was in either another movie or another show recently besides Doom Patrol. But I'm just happy to see him doing it again.
Oh, dude,
that guy's been through so fucking much.
I love that man.
I love that guy. He's a great fucking actor.
I grew up watching.
He did his own stunts in all the films that he did and in The Mummy. Because of this, he had to have back surgery on his spine.
On the third one, he actually got really injured.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, he got really fucked up.
Damn.
His bitch of an ex-wife divorced him, took so much of his money.
Damn.
He couldn't really do movies anymore because of his health and just his physical body, but he's been doing shit. I'm just happy to see him doing it. Like, good for that guy. I hope there's no terrible allegations against him. That's all it comes to now. When I find an actor, musician, a voice actor, animation, whatever the fuck it is, if I find someone that I enjoy watching their stuff, the first thing I think to myself is, man, they're great. I love their stuff. I hope they haven't done anything bad.
Speaking of that, who's the first person that comes up? What's your favorite actor? Come on, you go
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Wow, you've seen a lot of his movies.
That's a man.
I love him in Van Helsing.
Van Helsing. Oh,
Van Helsing was a great movie.
Good movie.
And
that was a fun.
He did a musical recently that my sister showed me.
Les Miserables.
The Showman, something like that.
The Greatest Showman.
The Greatest Showman.
Based on.
I thought you were talking about Les Miserables.
No.
Something Barnum. Barnum and Bailey's.
It's based off an actual magician from the past, but it's called The Greatest Showman. Really fucking good. Phenomenal. Like, he's a great fucking actor.
D.P. Barnum.
That's the first guy that comes to mind.
And
I like Ryan Reynolds too.
Me?
I love Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, what's your favorite actor?
It comes to the top of your head, Martin. The first one.
Your number one guy.
Well, that's the thing. It's like harder for me to think like who's. So if I had to pick like an
You've
actor,
seen most of his movies.
Like if I had to if I go to the movies, and I'm watching it because of him.
Because of him, yes.
damn it, for a while it used to be Will Ferrell because like,
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love Will
Comedy.
Ferrell. He's
Nice.
good.
yeah, it's like goddamn, it's just like everything I watched them and it was just like it's like I just enjoyed.
Made you laugh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love Elf.
but like
I love the first
Mike
Anchor
Myers,
movie.
Mike Myers for such a long time too,
Mike Myers, yeah.
and then
The Austin Powers trilogy.
yeah, and then like a Cat in the Hat, and then Love
Cat in
Guru.
the Hat is what killed his fucking career.
No, it was Love Guru.
That was
Apparently.
Love Guru.
Oh, it was Love
Apparently.
Guru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would have enjoyed that more than Cat in the Hat.
No, I love Cat in the Hat. I would watch
do
that
too.
on
Dude, I've seen it like
Dude,
5
I
times.
watched that movie.
I love that
when was a
movie.
kid. Love Guru was okay.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
I've
it.
never seen it.
You had
But
the guy.
it's-
You had the guy from the 4-year-old, the black dude from the 4-year-old virgin. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry.
I don't either, man.
Ooh, I forgot to.
But I remember watching it and I enjoyed it. But if you were to be like, "Hey Israel, what's a Mike Myers movie I should watch?" I'd be like, "Man, watch like fucking either the Austin Powers trilogy or the Wayne's World. Watch those.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne's World, Austin Powers.
And then there was the
Shrek.
I think it was my
Shrek,
fiance
fuck yeah.
is a axe killer or something like that. I remember watching that like a long time ago, and I
Was
only
it
watched it the
supposed
one
to be
time.
like a fucking slasher film?
Kinda.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird because like
I've never seen it.
he's a writer, and like later he finds out like his girlfriend's killing her whole family and everything. And
Goddamn.
she ends up being like a an ex murderer. I'm just like,
Jesus.
God damn, dude.
Oh shit.
Damn, dog.
But moving on, and then just
Dog.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey, of course.
I
You
love
know,
I
Jim
forgot
Carrey.
about
Jim
that.
Carrey,
Okay.
Adam Sandler, Hugh Jackman. But when it
Damn,
comes,
yeah, Adam Sandler, too.
honestly, Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler are like on the top of my
Yeah.
list of favorite
Guys,
actors
guys.
because those are the movies I
Guys,
grew up watching.
Because
Yeah, let's.
goddamn, and I've been telling you for the longest
Oh yeah, I know.
fucking
Watch,
time.
I know.
watch Little Nicky?
No,
No?
no, dude. No.
Who hasn't seen Little Nicky?
Love it.
I've been telling him
Love that movie.
since last October.
What?
Watch Hubie Halloween. That movie
Hubie Halloween?
is awesome.
The newer Adam Sandler one?
Yeah, it was
It's a
a
never
Halloween.
seen
It's
it.
a Halloween flick.
Never
It's
seen
so.
I haven't seen
it's
it.
so
You've
campy. It's
you've
so
told me it's
fun.
good. Tasha did.
Yes, because we
And-
watched it together. We had so much fun. We didn't only watch it once. We watched it 3 times because
Yeah.
we love it. We love that movie.
Man, I'll have to watch it. I'm slow on watching movies
Don't worry,
and
dude.
shows. I get to it on my own time.
October's coming up. We'll watch it.
All right, we're gonna have to go do a haunted house. We're gonna have another Halloween party too.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna own Hubie Halloween on Blu-ray if I have to.
I mean, it should be. No, it's probably
$3.
not. It's probably not streaming now.
No, I got it. I didn't see it in. Well,
You
they
know
might,
what?
they might bring it back.
You know what other Adam Sandler movie was really fucking good?
What?
I mean, I enjoyed it because it was
Uncut
a
Gems.
That was a good movie.
I haven't seen
Hell
it yet.
yeah, dude.
I
I
liked
gotta
it.
watch it.
Okay, let's
can't-
let's not ruin it.
I'm not going to get into it, but look, all I'm going to say is this. Besides Reign Over Me, I have not seen a film with Adam Sandler where it's a serious role.
Yeah, that's
Reign
true.
Over
I've never
Me.
seen Reign Over Me
Okay,
either.
watch that film.
First.
That shit had me, man, it had me crying, dude.
Mhm.
So anyways, Reign Over Me and Uncut Gems. 2 great serious role fucking films for Adam Sandler. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
holy shit, it was good.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
But yeah.
Sure was crazy. Like Uncut Gems, like such a great film. So, fuck.
Alrighty, the next topic. Alrighty, what we got now? We are at...
Man.
What movies you watched this week? Anything you watched?
I mean, I already talked about that Justice League, dude. That's the only
Oh, that's
movie,
what you were watching?
That's the only movie I've seen. And
Recently?
that was last week.
Oh, that was last week?
That was last week. I haven't seen a movie again since then. That pretty much burned me out from
all I
watching
have to
anything
say
else.
is people need to stop shitting on the new Space Jam movie. It was I don't know why people go into movies
Expecting.
with high expectations.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Because especially if they're like doing like remaking them and all that stuff, because you need to go in to watch the movie and you need to form new opinions, not to like base it off from like the original or like the previous one, because it's just stupid.
I feel that because when I first watched it, I was in like maybe 20, 25 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching it when they started introducing all the other characters who were in different films produced by Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's,
You
eh.
missed a lot of jokes on that though.
No, but hold on. I stopped watching it there. I started it over, watched it again with a new mind. I went in not comparing it to the first one because I understand that movie is mostly directed to kids of a new generation, kids around today with all this new technology shit, all these references and the way the jokes are written. I understood that. So I went in watching it with a fresh mind. I liked it, man. It made me laugh. I ain't gonna lie. Now, if you were to ask me, which one do you prefer? I'm gonna say one. The reason why is because the story
it was better written.
It was well written. The story was a lot better too. The reason on Space Jam New Legacy, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, New Legacy.
The reason for them to have a game against each other was stupid to me.
Yeah,
but like I laughed at some parts, dude. I enjoyed it.
And
it was
you just go with the flow of the movie and see if it's you just give it Don Cheadle. He's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
I love him.
Yeah.
LeBron, obviously,
I was surprised
not the best, but I mean, it is.
I was surprised to see Don be AG. I was like, damn, man! I didn't expect him to choose this guy to be this character.
I know.
It's pretty cool.
Right? You rarely see him as a villain, and it's just great. It was great to see
not
him
only
as
a villain, but he was like a silly villain too.
Yeah.
He did good. He did good,
and I loved him for that. Yeah. And
they had to get some good actor to balance out LeBron's terrible acting. And I mean, dude, like it's obvious his acting is terrible. But he's a fucking basketball player, man.
He's a basketball player.
I recently watched the first Space Jam.
Ooh,
Michael Jordan's acting is not good.
It's terrible.
It was terrible.
Lace up them Nikes.
Michael Jordan wasn't better than LeBron. LeBron's not better than Michael Jordan, unless we're talking basketball. But, I mean, their acting together is not good. And I mean, come on, dude, they're basketball players. Of course it's not going to be good.
They're not actors.
What do you expect, dog?
So yeah, but LeBron did the best he could, especially because
I you know what I did appreciate? That they did an animation with it for the first 20-25 minutes of the movie. It was him animated. It was new. I liked it. I dug it.
It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, I liked it. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't watch it again.
I mean, I maybe watch it maybe later down the future.
I still haven't seen it.
Maybe when I have my own kids, when I have a family, I'm like, Daddy, we want to watch a movie. I'll be like, we're gonna put on Space Jam. What about Space Jam Legacy? Fuck that movie.
I think 20 years from now,
and then I'll put it on one day.
We'll have another Space Jam, I'll wait for that movie. Space Jam 3, jamming.
Just kind of going back going into sports for a moment.
Yeah,
I used to be a lot into basketball, and I remember collecting cards from it from the 90s, early 2000s. I used to play the sport a lot. I don't know anything about this. I'm kind of just asking you guys if y'all happen to possibly know. But what the fuck happened to Dwayne Wayne?
Dwayne Wade.
He was like. He was Miami Heat, was he not? Yeah, Miami Heat, Dwayne Wayne. He was like the big talk for so fucking long. I never just kept up with it though, man. I remember it was Dwayne Wayne for years, and then it was LeBron. No, before Dwayne Wayne was fucking. Damn, he just died too. He died last year. Kobe.
Yeah.
Fucking Kobe died. You didn't hear about that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he did? Yeah, he's dead. Poor guy.
Yeah,
and his
helicopter.
Daughter. And his daughter. Terrible
Crazy
shit. But I mean, it was like, for me growing up, it was first Michael Jordan, and then I heard about Kobe. Of course, Shaquille O'Neal, and the other big basketball players.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley was fucking great.
Terrible.
He wasn't huge.
Charles Barkley?
Yeah, he wasn't like super fucking huge like Shaq or
so
like
he was
David
known
Robinson.
For being shitty? He was great at being shitty then.
Yeah, because he hated Houston.
He hated Houston?
Really?
Damn.
I
didn't know that.
He hates Houston. He even to this day, like he shits on Houston all the time.
Man.
Damn.
There was this one basketball player I liked a lot because he was just so out of place. Let me see.
Really?
I used to love the Spurs like lineup, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, and Danny Green. Used to love that whole lineup. Fucking Patty, I forgot his name, but like Patty something. God damn, just like it was just a fun like year to watch those guys.
Mhm.
And when they won the finals, it was just great.
There you go. Muggsy Bogues.
Oh, Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy. I like seeing Muggsy play.
I don't remember.
It was
honestly.
crazy. He was 5'3". He was a short NBA player back then. That guy was so energetic though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know much about sports, man. I don't watch them at all
It's
anymore.
okay.
I never really
I used to watch it all the
football,
time, but not
that's
anymore.
it.
I think I watched a lot of sports, mostly basketball and baseball with my grandpa. Like the last time I was a fucking baseball fan was Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell, like
Yeah,
Berkman,
Mhm.
freaking
Berkman,
BGO, Carlos
Biggio
Lee.
was my favorite. I had his autograph and I had one of his little bobblehead mannequins.
It was just around
Bags,
that time.
fucking Jeff Bag.
Mhm.
Who else?
I can't remember. That was like 5 bees, but it's just like a whole thing.
So many bees, dude.
The bees,
The lucky
the
bees.
killer bees.
But man, just don't care that much for sports. I'll play them. Like our friends are like, hey, let's play football, basketball, fucking soccer. I'll go and play it. I just don't care about sitting down and watch it though. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
I'm upset. Next topic.
Next topic.
Bring
that
up
much.
the prompt, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We ran out.
We
Oh, we
You
did?
gotta wing it from here.
Damn.
Anything you want to talk about specifically?
I mean, it's. I don't know if this is gonna be edited out. Me saying all this shit. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not saying it's late. I can keep going however far you guys want to.
Oh,
keep
you work
going.
tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
It's like that one Gorillaz line. I can only go far as much as you want me to.
As far as you want me to go, I'll go. Oh. All the
The
way.
elevator scenes, yeah.
The elevator.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess we can like stop it from here because like I guess it is a good time to stop, I suppose, because that's like a good 2 hours or so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for showing up late.
Dude, don't worry about it.
Next time-
is
You
that?
good?
Next time you guys invite me, I'll make
Yep.
sure to just fucking come here straight away.
Yeah, I mean, we also didn't expect Solomon to get like that fucked up that early.
Yeah. Solomon
I
had to
mean,
sit this one out.
Next time he's not doing tequila.
Next time
He could just
he
stick to
should-
beers.
Next time he should just not be tired.
Well,
and
that
drink.
and stick to beers.
Yeah.
No tequila. No
He
hard
should
liquor.
get, like,
Straight tequila,
Good
my
night
dog.
rest. I mean, he was up since 5 a.m. too. So
Yeah.
there's no telling what he was doing.
Oh, you know what? How we can close it off? Can we talk about Solomon since he's not here? I remember how the cream
Can
crew.
I-
No,
can
because
I-
like this is how like the cream crew did whenever Don wasn't at that one podcast. It was just
What happened?
Talking shit about Dawn.
yeah, I
like
was
he
just talking
gone.
about Don.
Yeah.
As for the whole podcast, talking
Wow.
shit about Don as he was not there.
So let me just
Wow.
talk about the first time I met Solomon.
Go on.
I met Solomon when we were in middle school at sophomore
Oh, wow.
intermediate. This was
Nice.
8th grade year, I want to say. Maybe. Yeah, no, 8th grade, huh?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
'cause that's when we
great.
went to
That's when we
sophomore.
moved to Southmore.
Yeah. So I met him in 8th grade. We had a reading class together. This is back. He was in football too at that time. He has very wavy, kind of curly hair.
That can
But
kill the
back then it was long. He had
Oh,
long
longer?
hair. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had long hair back then.
That Troy Polamalu
And
shit
he-
going on.
Malu.
Yeah, it was like going down to his face. He would have his face covered all the fucking time with
fucking
his hair.
hilarious.
It's fucking. I met him there. We started talking because on my binder I used to put all of my. Remember in CDs you'll get the band photos, the posters, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I would have like System of a Down, Slipknot,
Straight up,
like all
dog.
these bands on my binder. And
Hell
she's like,
yeah.
he's like, "Whoa, you like Slipknot?" I was like, "Yeah, man."
Slipknot.
And then we slap nuts. And fucking, we just kind of became friends from there. And it turns out during this time, my tia was dating this guy, and his daughter was cousins with Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
So for a while, we're like, hey man, we're practically fucking cousins because they were dating for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. I got to see him like outside of school. We would hang out and everything. I remember we used to make like fucking comics together. And we'll be laughing so hard in class the entire time.
Sweet.
With stupid shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Together.
Dude, like, so I don't exactly remember how me and Solomon really started talking. I know that in 8th grade I did meet him, but me and him didn't really like hang out. I didn't really hang out with Benny or Christian and all of them until
like high school, huh?
Yeah, like even so, like even in high school, it was weird because like I know like I started hanging out with Gucci. I know I always hanged out with David.
Mm-hmm.
David with you too, but you know, you were going off to do your own thing, and then I started like making other friends.
It used to be us three back then. Me, you, and David. We did a lot of shit together, and in high school, and then like it started branching out because like I know with Benny and Gucci, like had him an orchestra in as well, mm-hmm.
and same thing with Natasha. Apparently, I'm like a little ashamed of it, but like apparently Natasha was there too with us, and then moving on, and like. So like with Solomon, like even in like high school, like I kind of just did see him. I don't exactly remember how me and him like started hanging out more,
mm-hmm.
like actually talking and hanging out more. And it's such a like weird, obscure like memory. Like,
I understand because me and him hung out a lot more because of Christian Jolloway.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Jolloway was pretty much the foundation of friendship between me, him, Solomon, and that was really it. It was just us three, and then you and
because like Solomon didn't like drink until like he actually started going to like David's parties and stuff. But like, and that's the thing. Like me and Solomon, we did like I remember me and him having like a good like ish connection, but like I just don't remember like how me and him actually started hanging out more and like started. Like, you know, doing the things that we do now. Because, like, when I wake up, I just think, like, all right, what am I going to do with Solomon today?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, there's just me and Solomon. I've just been thinking about Solomon, just hanging out with Solomon because, like, we have a band together and we do the podcast together with Jesus and all that.
You know, I'm trying to think of, like, some bad shit to say about Solomon just to shit on him.
I can't,
man. The guy's just a fucking sweetheart.
My dude.
He's just
my man.
A great guy.
Okay, you know what we could talk shit about?
You know what? Hey, Solomon.
He's cynical.
He's cynical.
Yeah.
You're fucking. You're Buddhist studying. You're fucking. What was that one guy he was on for so fucking long? Tho, oh my god, the book of Tho, this and that.
I have no idea.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. Yeah, of course the world is gonna end. Yeah, perhaps everything's meaningless because we die, but get the fuck over it. Do your shit like all of us are, and fucking smile.
Oh damn,
dude! Love you, Solomon. You piece
got
of
him.